She tried to speak to me to get into the film, and it did not work out. She could not reach me. I did not want anything to do with it.
She thought I was a stalker.
Yeah.
Please welcome back to the stage Alice Winocour, Angelina Jolie, Anei, and Ella Rumpf. So, Alice, I understand there are true elements from the cast that were incorporated into the characters. Can you talk a little bit about how the project originated and your creative approach?
Yeah. Yeah, I wanted to make a choral film and to sow the destiny of the three women. And what was the question again? No, it was like what is true and what is not true. It's fun though that I'm always asked this question, and I always answer that to me there is just one thing that is true, which is the reality of the film now. But yes, I got really inspired a lot by the actresses. It's Anyier. I mean, the story, we see the story of Ada is really inspired by her story on many levels. I mean, she really, maybe you want to talk about it?
Sure. Ada's story is very personal to me. I met Alice a few times before we even started this project, which makes so much sense for this film because I bumped into her backstage at Chanel when she was doing research for this movie, and she tried to speak to me to get into the film, and it did not work out. She could not reach me. I did not want anything to do with it.
She thought I was a stalker.
Yeah, she was asking so many questions about South Sudanese and just doing her research, and I wasn't interested at all. And then a few months later, my agent reaches out to me and asks me to do fittings for Chanel because a VIP client needed a model to do fittings. So I show up and I end up doing the fittings for the clothes that Ada wears in the movie, even before I knew that I was part of the movie.
I thought it was Photoshop after when
so there's so many things that make so much sense about what the movie is truly about. I think it's just destiny in this case. And Ada's story is my personal story. I left a life that was basically crafted out for me that seemed to be very safe, to chase a dream. At the end of a very foggy tunnel, I would just see the light, and I wasn't sure what I was going for, but I was I had purpose and drive, and I was willing to take risks because living safe never gets you anywhere anyways, so thank you. Yeah, so she gave me the honor of sharing my story using this movie, which will always be special for me. And it's even more special because I know so many girls who go through the exact same experience and never emerge out of it. They kind of give up and choose to live safe. I know so many African girls who would love to chase their dreams, but just because of cultural differences or familial ties or, so many themes that were touched on in the movie, they can't really go out of their way to do it. So I hope that whoever watches this movie and relates to Ada in any way can learn how to take risks. Like literally, the movie starts with her saying, "I'm a risk taker," and she immerses herself in a life she knows absolutely nothing about. She's putting her security at stake. She knows nobody. She's very vulnerable. She's also very young. She's 18. What do you know at that age? And basically, that's it.
And I can add also Angelina in this, that she also, it's strange that I've written the story and haven't thought of her before, but there are many parts of Maxine that are like, she's a director, she speaks French like you, like you do. I mean, yes, I got inspired by Angelina as, I don't know, I think what I love about Angelina is that she's a rebel as an actress, but also as a woman. And yeah. Yeah, and I love her terribly for that, for this freedom. And it's something I wanted to bring up to the character. Yeah, and of course there's the story about cancer, and I knew Angelina would bring a lot of truth to it also because of your personal story as well. Her mother and her grandmother also died from the disease, and I can say you also lived this story in your flesh, as she has a double mastectomy, very strange to say. And for sure, I mean, it's something very, I think, personal and intimate. We really wanted to show like the reality behind perfect images, behind facade. Okay, yes. I'm doing the Q&A. You want to say something, Anna?
I'm the made-up character.
Yeah.
I mean,
she's repairing everyone.
Yeah, repairing the one that watches maybe or observes everybody and is in retreat, but also maybe revolted by maybe a certain emptiness that can occur in this world, and tries to find sense and voice through what she's doing. And yeah, that really touched me, to find that voice for herself, but also for the other women.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Angelina, as Alice mentioned, your own health journey is echoed in the film. Can you share a little bit about your experience playing a role so close and your collaboration with Alice?
Yes, I felt very, I felt very fortunate to, the film is very thoughtful, and I think we've all just, you just sit through something and you get to spend time and think about life, and sometimes it's as simple as that. It doesn't have to be, so to sit with and inside these moments where you, and for all of us, and what I think is lovely about it is you really contemplate how we are all going to get through this. Every single person here has been touched by grief. Every single person here has lost someone. Many of you have had that moment in the hospital, and you all just wonder, does that define you, or how you live through it, how we connect to each other? So I think in a strange way, some films have this complete center and this answer, and some more just sit with you and say, this is how we're all trying to be and live together and understand things and connect. And what I really loved is that there's often films that deal with cancer that become about the cancer, and that the life becomes defined by the illness, instead of who is this life? Who is Maxine? Maxine, through it, isn't just this. She's a mother, she's an artist, she's sexual, and all of these things I thought were really important to show and to live forward until we all, you know, while we're here, to try to live as much as we can.
Yeah. Ultimately, the film is such a beautiful ensemble work about women, women's bodies, about being mothers, and for myself as well, it resonated so deeply, also as a mother and a woman and someone who had a medical scare at one point. It was really moving. Yes, so just wanted to say a big thank you, and we are going to take some questions from the audience. Okay, wonderful. So that hand up I saw go up first, yes. Oh, right here, yes. Right here. Yes, your hand is up. Yes, go ahead.
I think we can hear him. Just shout.
Yes,
I can
repeat your
shout.
question. Yes.
Oh, it's okay. You know what? There are two of you. Do you want to start since you're standing, and then this lovely lady can go next?
Who wrote the script?
Yeah. It's me with someone. Okay. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
My question is, in the end of the movie, about 100 minutes of the movie, you're saying 3 times, Maxine saying 3 times, Eden, Eden, Eden. Is it coincidence or it is something behind those Eden, Eden, Eden?
Great. It's a great question.
It's a great question.
Yeah.
It's very
amazing.
nice also that it moved you.
Do you want to
He's
come up
asking if
here
there's
to-
meaning behind the repeating.
meaning behind repeating Eden. Eden, Eden.
Yeah. Were you aware of that?
Yeah. It's like Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
No, did you think of? No, but
So,
you mean
I'm just going to
like,
repeat.
Maxine telling Ada 1 time,
Yeah.
Erika 1 time,
Yeah.
Okay.
another 1
Yes,
time, and
yeah.
I said Eden.
I think there's a lot in this film that will resonate differently with different people. And I think it's very subtle and it's very thoughtful, and so there'll be moments that resonate, and if that resonated with you, or that became maybe because of faith or because of for different reasons, then that's really beautiful. So I think that's what's nice about this kind of story, is that it will really resonate differently with
It's
everyone.
true, and
But
yeah.
thank you.
And it's because it's.
Yes.
Yes.
In
Thank
Hebrew?
you.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah,
Please.
it was on
And
I will
purpose.
take
lovely
another
lady.
question. I'm going to take a question right here. Yes. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. There was a woman waiting patiently. Second up. Yes. There was a thread of war and battle. Was that a deliberate thread?
Yes, of course it is, because what was interesting to me was, again, in the shades of the fashion, the images we see everywhere around us, what is behind, who are the human beings behind, what are the secret wants, what are the real stories, the scarves, everything you hide. You know, couture with an S, which is the title in French, it means also stitches. And to me, it's really stitches behind haute couture. And I was really moved, you know, by this idea because I spent a lot of time, 1.5 years, backstage of the fashion shows in Paris during Fashion Week. And I met so many of those, like I could say, working class hero of the Fashion Week, like those workers that you never see, and like seamstresses, makeup designer, models, fit models, so many people to make it happen. And yes, it was like very interesting. A lot of models come from war zone. This girl that you see in the film, was really born in Zaporizhia. She really comes from Ukraine. Yeah, and it touches me a lot too. That's why also I came up with the idea of Maxine Walker, of someone who would be confronted to her own mortality in this world of appearances and in this excitement of the shows. But she's torn between two worlds, like this fashion world she doesn't know about and the cancer land. And those models, they are also between two worlds, like the world of the war and the other. I don't know if it makes sense, but it's...
Thank you. I'm going to go back to, did you still have a question? Yes, okay.
I just lost a friend from cancer a while ago. Right now, I would like to ask you, what is your message of hope for those who are still struggling at the moment battling cancer?
Okay. I'll just repeat. I just lost a friend to cancer. What is your message of hope for those who are still struggling?
Correct. And their families, thank you.
And she has to answer this.
I'm sorry, I don't think I can answer. I'm very sorry for your loss. And I think I will say that one thing I remember my mother saying when she had cancer, she said to me once, we had had a dinner and people were asking her how she was feeling and how she was doing, and she said, all anybody ever asks me about is cancer. So I would say, if you know someone who's going through something, ask them about everything else in their life as well. You know, they're a whole person, and they're still living.
Yeah, and we've always thought with Angelina, we really wanted to do a feel-good about cancer. Like, we really want, because it's about death, but it's also about life, and the pulsation of life, and that's the image in the end. And I think we really didn't want to depress you or to do a depressing movie about cancer. On the opposite, we wanted really they are all of those three characters in a spirit of survival. It's a bit of spirit of our time, I think. And they are at crossroads, and they have to repair something. They have to repair in each of their lives something in order to move on. And I think, yes, maybe we all have to repair ourselves today. But I think the film shows also solidarity between women. And I think, yes, we need this solidarity.
Thank you. On those beautiful words of wisdom, we do have to wrap up. Thank you so much for Alice and the cast. And everybody, you are the first audience to see the world premiere of Couture.